Hey guys, it's Jessica. I was looking through Disney audition videos last night just because I got really bored, and I realized I didn't make a video for my last Disney audition, which was in, I think it was May. So I thought I'd do one now in November. So I'll just say what happened and then I guess more tips since I've learned more since my last one, like how to apply makeup. Anyways, so it was in May. I don't remember the exact date, but I went with my friend Taylor, my friend Savannah, and my friend Beatrice. And so we left school. No, we didn't go to school. We got ready home, and then everyone met at my house, and then we left from there. And we live about an hour from Walt Disney World. So we wanted to leave earlier, so we left, I think, 2.5 hours before it started, I believe. And so we drove there and everything, and we got there, and I believe that there was quite a few people in front of us. I believe we were in the second group to go through. Like, my previous time I was in the first group, so we met up with a bunch of people, and we just got there, and we were all stretching and just talked with some people. We met nice people again. That's why we love going to the auditions. And so they called us back. Well, they called the first group back, and then we got called back, and we had to learn a dance, just a simple dance. It was like the princess dance that everyone calls it. So we just learned the princess dance, and it was very easy. It's just showing how you move kind of deal. I still messed up, of course. But the important thing is to just keep your smile the whole time, which I keep forgetting to do, obviously. So you just keep your smile and you just do the dance, and afterwards, once you learn the dance, you go into a separate room in front of the judges, and then you stand up in lines of I believe 4 or 5, and you just do the combination, let's say the judges are here and you're here, and then you just walk up to the judges while you're doing the dance. And you just gotta keep your smile, but don't stare at them because that's kind of creepy. So you just do the dance, and afterwards, once everyone's done the dance, then they call you back, I guess, and they line you up in rows of, I believe, 5, like the groups that we were in, and you smile at them. And I gotta say, that part was very creepy. It's just, I mean, I understand why they do it, but it was just kind of weird. So you just smile the whole time. You smile for about maybe 10-15 seconds, and then they look through the group, they look through their notes, and then they decide who they want to keep. And so once everyone's done the smiling portion, they'll take the group that whole big group that went back, and they will call who's going to continue on, kind of deal. And so none of me nor my friends got to stay, and I'm not just saying this because I'm mad that I wasn't chosen, but the girls that were picked weren't exactly I'm very fair-skinned, I have blue eyes, blonde hair. The girls that were picked were more, I don't want to say ethnic looking because I feel like that's a bad way to say it, but they were darker complected, darker eyes, so I feel like they were looking more for Mulan's, Pocahontas's, Tiana's, not people like me who are very fair complected and blonde haired and blue eyed. But so that was okay. So afterwards, we just left, and I believe we went to Downtown Disney and ate sandwiches because why not? But that was that. But that was in May, and even if, let's say, I was to have been chosen and I was to have gone on, I wouldn't have been able to because I'm in Belgium right now for a year, so it was just kind of to go for fun kind of deal. And we were going to go again. We wanted to, when the Anna and Elsa auditions happened, but I had hoped that they would be in June and July, but it ended up being in August, and you had to be 18 to audition, so whatever. Next year I'll be going to that. So now for some tips. I'll start out with hair and makeup. Honestly, for hair, it's really okay however you want, however you feel comfortable, however you feel pretty. I believe I wore my hair curled, and I didn't have bangs at the time, so I had like my bangs were down to like here, so I had them like pulled back kind of deal, like that, but not like out of my face, just like covering the side of my forehead. And I had it curled, and then I believe it was like pinned back here. It's very cute. Some girls just wear ponytails, some just wear it down. It's really up to how you want to, but make sure, like, if you have bangs like me, I don't know if I would wear it like this again. I would want it kind of out of my face so they could see my face. Like, they want to be able to see your eyes, how you react to certain things, you know, like what you do. So I'd say keep it out of your eyes if possible. Try and keep it out of your face. So like maybe like if it's tucked behind your ear, like a bobby pin or something. As for makeup, I wouldn't suggest going really heavy. I think what I'm wearing now would be okay, but no super dark eyeshadows. Not a ton of eyeliner. You can definitely wear eyeliner, and I definitely will next time, but not a ton. So this might be going a little overboard because I messed up, so I didn't put it on thicker. Mascara, wear foundation and like cover up, just so like, let's say you have any, like, if you have a pimple, like cover it up. Like, I mean, I would, but you don't have to if you don't want to, of course, but make it more like a blank palette, or not a blank canvas, just so they can see who they want to see. So like, let's say if the judges saw me and they're like, wow, she would make a really good Anna, but I was wearing this makeup with like this really bright lip color, Anna doesn't wear that. This would be more towards a Ariel look, I would assume. So if you're don't try and go for a certain character, but if you want to like resemble a certain character, don't do it with the makeup. Do it with like the color of your shirt. So like, and then what you're supposed to wear. I'd say black bottoms, like black tights, a black skirt, not a short skirt, just like a knee-length skirt with like leggings underneath or something. And then for the shirt, wear I wouldn't say wear a pattern. You can wear a pattern if you want to, but I'd say like a solid color and make it bright and make it noticeable. So my first audition, I kind of channeled Rapunzel, so I wore like a light purple. And then the last one it was pretty blue. It was like a leotard, but it looked like a shirt, but it was a leotard, and then a skirt, and then leggings underneath. And I don't know who I was trying to channel. I just don't think I had enough time to go out to buy another shirt to channel a princess. So I think when I go next time, I'll probably be wearing like a light blue or a nice like green or something, just because something that like brings out your eyes, you know. For shoes, I'd suggest, there's a bunch of options you can do, and it's just on who you are and how you're most comfortable. So character shoes, black or tan, it doesn't really matter. And character shoes, if you don't know, it's like a high heel, but they're not that high, and usually they've got a strap. It's like a Mary Jane strap or a T-strap, and it's like for practicing. It's like musical theater practice shoes, like if you're in a play. I know I wear them a lot when I have shows, when I'm practicing, and sometimes even on stage you wear them for like community theaters and stuff. And if you don't own those, it's not a problem at all. I think it'd be a good investment. They're not too pricey if you know where to look, maybe $30. But if you don't want to spend that money, that's obviously okay. I wouldn't suggest wearing just regular high heels though. I'd suggest wearing a pair of nice flats. You can wear tennis shoes if you want. I wouldn't suggest that if you're wearing a skirt, but you can wear tennis shoes if you want. I've heard of people wearing like boots, and if you can move in boots, great, but I personally wouldn't wear boots. Do not wear sandals or flip-flops. I don't care if you're in Florida, because it's in Florida, or California, or wherever. I know it's hot, but like, don't wear flip-flops, because it's just not a good time, and it's really hard to dance in them, and you're gonna trip over yourself, and it just won't be fun. So I think the only other advice I have is when you get there early. The auditions that I go to usually sign-in starts at 3, it's like 3 to 4. Get there at like 2. I've heard Disneyland this is only for Disney World, because I've only been to the Disney World auditions, but I've heard Disneyland is crazy busy, like upwards of like 400, 500 people go. So for Walt Disney World, it is less. It's usually about 200, 250 on a good day. So I would suggest getting there about an hour or 30 minutes early, just so you have a good spot in line. It gives you time to make more friends, to chill out kind of deal, so you're not as nervous. And you meet friends while you're there. That's one of the best parts about it. You get to talk with people, and you get to find people who like Disney as well. So it's a good time. I also suggest I was never kept there that long just because I never made it past the rounds, but I would definitely suggest bringing like an apple or like a granola bar, a bottle of water definitely, just stuff to keep you hydrated in case you're there for a while and you're doing a lot of dancing, if it's a more dancing audition. So that's more for parade performers, that the dancing is, I wouldn't say more difficult, but there's more of it if you get farther into the rounds, you know? So food, and bring your smile, because that's what they want to see, because it's Disney World or Disneyland or Disneyland Paris or whatever. They want to see your smile. They want to see you being happy, joyful, you know, being yourself. So don't, obviously, if like, don't bring like a fake smile, because that's weird. Like, just be happy because you're at Disney World, and if you're there because you want to be there, you're gonna be happy. I mean, if you're being dragged there, that's probably not a good idea. But so yeah, just do what you need to do and be who you are, and it should go well. But I did forget to mention at the beginning, you do sign in, because some people have been talking about the heights, like the different, how they measure you. I've heard of people measuring you down and people measuring you up. So I really don't know why they do it. I really don't know why. I don't remember what I was measured at. My height, like, normally is 5'4". I just grew half an inch, so that was great news. So I'm 5'4", but sometimes they'll measure you at 5'2" for some reason, or 5'6", I guess. I really don't know. But if you're like slightly out of the height range, don't worry too much about it. Sometimes they can be sticklers about it, and sometimes they can measure you down or up. So if that's what you're worried about, don't. Unless it's like an audition that it's specifically for that height range, then you should probably not go, because that'd be a waste of your time and theirs. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions, I'm here, doing nothing much, learning French and stuff. So I'll definitely be auditioning once I get back, once I hit the gym a little bit. Too much Belgian chocolate. But if you guys need anything else, I'm always checking my YouTube channel. I'm always checking my email, Facebook, Tumblr. So find me on there, and I would be happy to help you guys with anything. Alright, see you guys later.